5D. This is this piece here. Just be careful, guys, because obviously that's the speaker. You don't want to be denting that in with your fingers, or else it might not work, or if it does, it might not sound the best. So we'll place that there a second, and then we've got the holder, which is 105B. So you can see C and D, and we've got to put those into the corresponding connectors, which is C and D, just there. So what we're going to do is peel this sticky back, sticky plastic, and we're going to apply this to the name plaque, and I'm going to put that to this black piece here, where that's going to take its pride and place on the stand. So carefully, make sure you got it in line, guys, before you stick it. Put it onto the plaque. Hey all, welcome back to the channel, Rich43. Hope you're all doing good, guys. Hope you're all well. Today I'm building a double whammy of the Titanic from Hatchet Partworks, and we have issue 105 and 106, as you can see there. Unopened as a minute, guys, so I'll do that shortly and open them along with you guys. If you're not already, guys, remember to subscribe, like, also comment, share, press that bell notification. You'll always be notified every time I put the Titanic up from Hatchet Partworks or anything else up on the channel. What I'll also do, guys, is drop a link in the description down below, so you can go over to Hatchet Partworks, and I'm not sure if you can get this for yourself from Hatchet now, but you can go on over to their website and just check it out and see if you can get hold of it. And if not, maybe there's going to be other builds on that website what you can start building. If you do, guys, comment down below and let me know what you're building. I'd love to hear from you. But without further ado, guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy this 2 bumper issue of the Titanic from Hatchet Partworks. Okay then, guys, so here we have 105 and 106 of the Titanic from Hatchet Partworks. Let's kick off and have a look through the magazine and the parts of 105. We'll put the parts to one side and we'll take a look at those shortly. Let's have a look through this week's mag. Right, so straight away we'll look at what's coming in the second half of this video. It's going to be the nameplate, support for the nameplate, double-sided screws, double-sided tape, should I say, sorry, and washer screws. Let's have a quick look through this mag then before we crack on with this first of the double bumper issue of the Titanic. And look at some of the clothes he was wearing, guys, in that era, the shoes, etc. Very cool. Beautiful pictures. And here we go then. This is what we've got in this week's issue, which I'll go through shortly as we unpack them. And we've got a few instructions here, to be fair. So this could be a bit of a longer video than I thought, as it's a double issue also. And that's what it's going to be looking like at the end of today. The speaker will be fitted to the battery box, and the assembly will all have been fitted to the support stand. Right, so let's get the parts over and see what we've got. Okay, so let's just get this open. Right, so we've got some BP screws. Look what's in here. Oh, that's the speaker. Pretty cool. Oh I'm waiting to see what sounds we've got with this, guys, with this build. You know how excited I got with Dom's charger when we did the sound test. Can't wait for this. Oh, and we've got some of those big screws again. There's 4 of those BP. We've got BP screws, and then we've got these massive ones, which are down in the instruction as 4 washer screws. Massive things they are. So, and here we have 105B. This is plastic, and that is the speaker holder. We've got some more little screws here, which are N or M, should I say, M and N screws. Yeah, N and M, not M and M. N and M. I'm getting tongue-tied now, guys. M and M. I love M and M. The one that grew up with him. I was a bit older than a young kid, but yeah, M and M. Love his music, guys. I'm gabbling on there. Anyway, 105. That's plastic. That's the battery cover. So that's the parts. Before I stumble anymore and talk silliness, let's crack on. Okay then, so we'll kick off with instruction 1. What I'm going to do is take the speaker, which is 105D. This is this piece here. Just be careful, guys, because obviously that's the speaker. You don't want to be denting that in with your fingers, or else it might not work, or if it does, it might not sound the best. So we'll place that there a second, and then we've got the holder, which is 105B. Now you can see you've got like a little crevice, and that's important. You've got that where you need to have it. So we're going to put that just down the table. And when you put the speaker on, guys, what you want to do is just place it on there like so. That's how it's going to look, but I'm pushing that middle bit there, guys, and then you want the wire over that crevice like that. That's how that should be looking at the end of instruction 1. Okay then, guys, so instruction 2, we've got the battery box here, and obviously this part we've just assembled. Now what we want to do is we've got to place this into there where you've got the speaker there, as you can see, and it's got to be upside down if you want to look at it that way. And you've got these 3 points on this speaker holder, and they have got to be lined up. And the easiest way to this is probably going to be to place the speaker like that. Just make sure you got that crevice there, and then just carefully just put that over the speaker like so, and then you're going to attach that with 3 BP screws we've got here. I'm a bit paranoid here that I've got my microphone under my chin, which I think is the best place to have it, but I'm worried because I've not shaved. Oh, I don't shave, I've got a beard, but I've not shortened my beard recently, and I'm worried it's scraping onto the mic. I do apologise, guys, if it's rubbing on the mic. I hope it's not. I'm still coming to terms with using a mic, to be fair. It's the best thing I've done. The quality, I think, does sound a lot better. But yeah, I'm just trying to find somewhere to put it on. Usually under my chin is the best place, like on my neck, or on the side of my t-shirt. But yeah, it does sound a lot better. But anyway, back to the build. We're putting 3 BP screws in here. Just go till there is this, guys, because you want to screw into plastic, and this holds only plastic, and you don't want to break the brackets. It's not going to keep hold of the speaker for you. Right, so that is the end of instruction 2. That's how that's looking. And there's a speaker there, which you can't see obviously, but that's where the speaker sound is going to come from. So that's how that's looking. And now we're going to move on to instruction 3. And what it's telling us to do is take this black and red wire, and it's got A on there, as you can see. Just there, it's got A. And if you look at the circuit board, let me just point that out, it's got A just there. So that's where that's going to be connected. So if I just carefully, and it is a tight fit, that is, so I'm going to just turn that around a minute because I don't want to damage anything. It's a very tight fit. didn't give you much room to play there, but it can be doable, as you can see. That's put into there, and then what we've got to do then is take the black wire from the speaker, and that's got to go into this connector here where you've got B. And if you look on that connection there, it's got B. So yeah, just carefully put that over those wires and connect that into that socket, like so. And that is all the way to instruction 3, all done. So instruction 4, we want to take these 2 wires, which are C and D, and we've got to put those into the corresponding connectors, which is C and D, just there. So what we'll do is we'll take C first, and we'll apply that into that socket connector. There you go. And this is tight when you put these wires on, guys, as you imagine. You've not got much room to play with. So I'm going to have to hold that in that position. There you go. And when you've plugged those in, careful not to pinch any of your wires, and carefully just place that on the support stand like so. And that's how that should be looking, guys. As you're looking at it, you should have the 3 big holes at the bottom, and your speaker should be at the top there, and the batteries near those 3 big holes. Now, for instruction 5, what we've got to do is take these big juicy screws we've got here, turn the assembly over, the stand over, and then connect it all together. So what I might do is just hold underneath and then place one of the screws in and get it tightened up. Just make sure they're in line before you screw them in, guys. Bear with if you can't see a light at the minute, guys. I'm just going to tilt on the side just to get a bit more pressure to screw these screws in. You want to take hold of this piece here, which is 105, and we're going to be attaching that to this part, which is 104B, and this is 105A. So all you got to do is put those little tabs into there, pop that on there like that, then grab hold of one of these screws, which is an N and M screw, November Mother. Put that on there like that, and then screw that in until it tells us in a future issue to get some batteries and test this same box, the battery box. And guys, that is it for the first half of this video. Just be careful, a little tip, just swing this round. When you're connecting this box to this stand, guys, that you don't over screw the screws underneath, as you're screwing into plastic, and they're pretty big screws, and if you do too much you might crack the inside where the screws are going. So just go to your field of resist. That is it for issue 105. So let's get the magazine over, look at 106, and do our next second part of this week's build of the Titanic. Yeah, so here's the parts, put those to one side. Let's have a quick look through issue 106, this week's mag of the Titanic. First of all, let's have a look what's coming in next week. We've got, another section of the left side of the hull plus screws. Cool, so we're working on the model again, guys. It's been a while. Let's have a quick look then. For these wicked mags, I mean, the pictures are amazing, look at that. Really cool, and I film in 4K now, guys, so I would have thought hopefully these are looking pretty good in the videos, and I hope the videos are looking good for you guys. And here we are, the nameplate. This is exciting. This is the nameplate for the model, guys. RMS Titanic 1912. I do love that. This is going to look good. At the end of today, guys, we're going to have fitted the battery box with the speaker and also the name plaque. Right, let's put the mag to one side and let's have a look at this name plaque. Oh God, I'm stressing out, don't scratch it. Don't want to do that. Right, as usual though, packed pretty good. It's one thing great this model, guys, every time you get a pack, they are all packed brilliant. Right, I've got some more of these big screws. Beware with these screws, guys, if you're screwing into plastic, they are very big screws and it's easy to damage the plastic you're screwing into. So just bear that in mind. Let's move that away. There we go. Let's get this open. I think this is the, like, not the plaque, but the actual where the plaque's going to fit, if that makes sense. Yeah, going to be going on there, guys. That's plastic. Now, what's this here? That's the sticky back, which I would have thought the plaque's going to go on. Please let the plaque be in here. Yeah, here it is. That would have been disappointing, wouldn't it? All that hype and I ain't got the plaque. Right, let's just move all this out of the way. And here we go, guys, the reveal of the name plaque for this brilliant build. And it doesn't want it to go in it. There we go. These are sealed, you know, these envelopes. Right, I don't want to get my fingerprints on this. Look at this. Whoa. Look at that. The light shining off it. RMS Titanic 1912. Just trying not to get the light on it, but look at that, how it's shining. I don't think it's gold, obviously, but it looks good. Wow, wicked. So shiny, look, the lights are just shining off it, glistening off it. Right, instead of me just dwelling over that, drooling over it, let's get the stand over and get that fitted. Okay then, guys, so I've got my microfiber glass cloth. I'm all thumbs and words, and my words aren't coming out this week. I don't know what's wrong with me. Right, so what we're going to do is peel this sticky back, sticky plastic, and we're going to apply this to the name plaque, and we're going to put that to this black piece here, where that's going to take its pride and place on the stand. The Titanic's going to sit. So that's that part off. I would have thought then there's another piece the other side what's going to make it stick to the plaque. I'll just double check if I stick that. Yeah. So carefully, make sure you got it in line, guys, before you stick it. Yep, that's how that's looking like that, guys. Don't worry about that little bit there, it's not going to do no harm. And there we have that little nameplate, which now is going to be going on there like that. Doesn't that look cool? So what we're going to do now then, guys, this is all instruction 1, by the way. So now what we're going to do is peel this side of the sticky label. It's very thin, guys. There you go. Just peel that off. You can see that fuzziness, so you'll know the sticker's on, you've not peeled it off. And then what you want to do is place that on there. So let's move this fibre cloth back a sec. Bear with me if you can't see exactly what I'm doing yet. Let's get this on and I'll show you shortly, because we don't want to get this wrong. Get a bit of an air there, get that off. There we go. Very sticky, guys, this is, which is what you want. You don't want it coming off. Push that into the crevices of this stand. When you're happy, drop it on. There we go. I'm going to wipe that with this cloth. Superb. Just be careful, because even though it looks the part and good, I think if you, the fibre cloth shouldn't do, but you don't be scratching your name plate. That's how that's looking, guys. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Love that. Now what we're going to do for instruction 2 of this final part of these double bumper issues I'm done for you today is attach this to the stand, and then we're all done. Yep, so finally for this week then, guys, what we're going to do now is take these 3 pointy parts where the screws are going to go and put them into the holes there in front of the battery box, and carefully line those up like that, and that's how that's going to look, guys. So all I've got to do now is screw those in underneath with these big massive screws, and then stay tuned to them, guys. I'll do a nice glory shot of what we've built today. And that is it, guys. We've got now the nameplate on to the stand for the model. Look at that. Love it. Just another tip though guys, same as the battery box, just be careful as you're putting those screws into those holes, as you're screwing into plastic, just carefully put them in till you feel the resistance. Then as long as it's tight, don't go screwing it too hard, because trust me, you will snap the thread inside and then you're going to have a whole lot of problems. You might have to glue it on or even order a back issue. You don't want to do that. But yeah, that is it for this week guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. Nice double bumper issue. Next week we're back to building on the actual model, the parts of the hull, so that's going to be exciting. Thanks for watching guys. Come back next time. Take care. And that is it for this week guys, for the Titanic build from Hatchet Partworks. I do hope you enjoyed that double bumper issue of the Titanic build. As you can see here, it's not been put back on the stand as yet, as we've been working on that through this week's issue. We've now put the nameplate onto the stand, and we've also fitted the battery box, battery pack, whatever you want to call it, on to the centre of this stand, which is going to be holding this gorgeous model, the Titanic from Hatchet Partworks. I'm going to leave it there guys. Do hope you enjoyed it. Remember to give us a big thumbs up, and also guys, if you're not already, subscribe for more, press that bell notification. You'll always be notified every time I put something up on the channel, whether it's the Titanic or any other mod builds or content I post. Thanks for your support guys, really appreciate you guys. Take care, I'll see you next one. See ya, peace.